Hello folks, this is Graham Walker and you're watching live on the Stars Facebook page. And we're backstage at FlyDSA Sheffield Arena to tell you all about this fantastic show that's going to be in now until Sunday, and that's of course Disney on Ice, Passport to Adventure. And I've got somebody really special to tell us all about it. And here she is. And what's really special is this is Alicia, and we wouldn't know from your accent, but you're actually from Hull, from Yorkshire.
Yep, I'm from just down the road.
So just tell me, what brings you to Disney on Ice? How long have you been skating? What's your role here?
I started skating when I was 3 years old, and my parents would bring me to Disney on Ice shows every year. And I actually saw a show here in Sheffield, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, I want to do this when I'm older. So here I am, and I'm an ensemble skater, so I'm kind of like the glue to the show. I'm in and out. You can see me everywhere, so it's super fun.
Well, you know, Alicia, you're going to be our guide today. We've got a very special sneak peek preview backstage to show people what happens at Disney on Ice. And so, can we have a walk through and we'll see? We might see some Disney characters along the way.
Yep, I'm super excited to introduce you to Flo, who is our skate sharpener for the show.
Oh wow, this looks amazing. So, Flo, what are you doing? What are you up to? What's this about?
Hello there. So I'm actually sharpening some of the skaters' blades right now, which is something that they need to have before the show.
Yeah, and I mean, why is it important to sharpen the blades? What difference does that make to performance?
All right, when performers have sharp blades, they can actually skate deep into their edges and give a good performance, a good skating for the audience.
So do you sharpen everybody's skates?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
Wow.
we're two sharpeners here who take care of everyone's skates.
And how many performers are we talking about? How many pairs of skates?
We're around 40, 50,
Oh, wow.
50 skaters.
And there's something very special about these skates. I think you might be able to show me. They're actually made in Sheffield.
Yes, actually,
Let's
right
have a look
here.
at that. Let's have a look at that. Wow, that's terrific. So, are the best skates in the world made in Sheffield?
I'd say the best blades in the world are made in Sheffield.
Yeah. Well, and you don't say that to every city. All right. Well, listen, you've got a lot of skates to sharpen. The performance starts soon, so I'll better let you get on
Thank
with
you.
that. Alicia, can you take us to see somebody else down here?
So one of my favorite parts of the show is the next thing I'm going to show you now on this exclusive backstage tour. So this is the part where you see some of our costumes. We have lots of things going on in the show. We have lots of diamonds and jewelry and things that make the Disney magic happen. So we have Small World, our number that introduces a lot of countries from around the world. We have Curly's from London, which is in the Peter Pan section. And this skirt actually weighs 8 pounds. So it's a really heavy costume, but it's beautiful and looks great on the ice. Then we have a Citizen from Arendelle, and lots of pieces from The Little Mermaid. So when you come see the show, there's a lot going on in it. And we have The Lion King, so it never stops and it's super fun.
Do you know, this might be a really good time to actually just remind people of some of the highlights from the show. I think that there's technically 4 worlds, but I think including the Small World, there's 5 kind of segments to this. Can you just remind people what they're going to see in terms of order?
We have Small World, which is the kickstart to our show, and we go into The Lion King. We take you into London, where you'll see Peter Pan, Tinkerbell. We go down under the sea with The Little Mermaid, and we end with everybody's favorite Frozen. So there's a lot going on, and these costumes just go to show how great it looks, and you'll see them on the ice. They're sparkly, they're beautiful, they all take a lot of detail to make them.
And just remind me again, the costumes, are they all made in-house? I mean, they look magnificent. They look unbelievable.
They are made at our studios in Florida.
Wow.
They've come a long way.
So how many people do you have actually behind the scenes working? I mean, there must be dozens of people, I guess.
Total, I believe our whole show is about 100 people, so a lot of people come together to make this happen.
One big family?
Yeah, definitely
All
one
right.
big family.
Right, so of course, when you're booted and suited, it's then onto the ice. So
Yep.
actually, we're going to have a walk out there
Yeah,
now, and
let's do that
hopefully
now.
we're going to get to see some skaters, and I think we might see some Disney characters as well.
Maybe.
Oh,
but
you're
this
just teasing me
is-
now.
This is our canvas, so I'm going to take you through to the ice floor. This is where all the magic happens. And look,
And we've got some characters.
Judy and Nick from Zootropolis are here.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Wow, this is a great treat. And they've got a very, very special part to the show as well, I think, haven't they?
Yep, they are warming up right now for our special pre-show Fit to Dance. So make sure you get here 10 minutes early before the show, or a little earlier if you want, because we're going to warm up with Nick and Judy. We're going to teach you how to stay hydrated, how to warm up for a show, and it's so much fun.
I've got to ask you about Fit to Dance. It's a relatively new part of the show, that, isn't it? So people need to get here early to get their seats?
Yes, at least 10-15 minutes early, and we're going to warm up with Judy and Nick. We got dance moves, it's fun, the kids can join in, the adults can join in, it's for everybody.
And if people want more information about Fit to Dance, I think there are content packs online for teachers and for parents as well.
Yeah, which is really fantastic to look at as well.
Based on a lot of the sequences from the shows?
Yeah, for sure, and a lot of movement that we do as professional athletes to warm up for the show. Judy and Nick incorporate that to show you how you can also get ready when you're here at the show.
And of course, one of the guys who was instrumental in making sure everybody's on their toes and absolutely doing a great performance is the guy we're going to introduce to next.
Is our performance director, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Hi,
how are you? Yeah, great, thank you. So, Mark, just tell me, what's your title and what's your involvement with the show?
I'm the performance director for the show, so I oversee the show and make sure that everything is choreographed and all the moves are done to the way that it was set at the beginning of the rehearsal period.
I mean, this is probably the most magical show on earth, isn't it?
It is, yes, and I get the privilege to sit in the audience for every show, and I get to watch the performers perform their hearts out, but then also see the audience receive a great show, and just for the parents to relive their childhood, and for the kids to be dancing in the aisles and skating along and dancing along with their favorite characters.
We can see some amazing moves back. In fact, I'm just going to show people this. So is this a regular kind of a Wednesday afternoon for you guys? Putting everybody through the paces and learning new techniques?
Yeah, definitely. What happens is we always come to a different ice rink every week, and so the ice is always a little bit different, and so we have an opportunity to get on the ice and to feel the ice and to get into it. So right now what you're seeing is some of our lead performers warming up for the show, just to get themselves ready for tonight's performance.
Do you know, we often kind of overlook the fact of the quality of the dance, don't we? Because the costumes and the music and everything, it takes us to a magical place on every sequence. But these dancers, they're world class, aren't they?
They are, yes. A lot of them have been training since they were little, and so they've perfected a lot of the moves that you see. And so a lot of moves that you see here, you'll also see sometimes during the Olympics as well.
One of them we've got in, that's Alicia, who's actually taking us around on the tour now. Alicia, you're from Hull, you're from the UK, and most people think you've got to be born in America to get this job. So if people want to actually follow in Alicia's skating shoes, how do they do that? I mean, do they just drop you a line, say they're an interest?
Go to DisneyOnIce.com, and it totally gives you an opportunity to find out where you can put in for an audition.
Fantastic. So I think there are maybe some more skaters that we're going to get to talk to.
I'm super excited to introduce you to some of my cast members, which are also my great friends.
Fantastic.
So over here, we have Sergey.
Is that part of your normal routine?
Yeah, she likes to fix me up.
So from left to right, we have Sergey, who portrays the role of Hans, Rose, who portrays the role of Anna, and Angie, who portrays the role of Elsa.
Well, do you know what? I'm going to come back to you, buddy, in a minute, but I've got to come to these two girls because everybody wants to see you two in the show. I mean, you've probably landed the job of a lifetime, haven't you? What's it like playing the leads from Frozen?
It's absolutely spectacular. We thoroughly enjoy being able to bring a sisterly role to the ice and play these two amazing characters. It's one of the best things that I've done this far on the ice show.
And in terms of the roles, how much, when people have just seen the movies, how much of the movies do you bring to life on stage?
As much as possible. I've definitely watched the movie and tried to get some, inspiration from Elsa and what she does and take that to the ice.
You know what's kind of cool about it actually is we have snow coming down from the ceiling, we have crazy effects happening. It's really cool. It makes it really come to life.
I suppose everybody asks you, but when you're on ice, do you let it go, let it go, let it go?
Of course. That's kind of more her thing, but...
And also you've got one of your colleagues here.
Yes.
So I'm sorry that we moved you out of the way there, but I got the girls from Frozen. What am I bound to do? So just tell me.
I'm part of Frozen too.
All right. Well, you tell me about your role and tell me about how exciting it is to be part of the production.
I portray the role of Hans on this spectacular ice show. Yeah, that's what I do.
And whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Estonia.
So the people from all over the world here.
Yes.
This job really is a passport to adventure, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
That's great. Get to travel everywhere and.
Fantastic. Well, listen, thank you for your time, guys. I know that you're here until Sunday, and I think people are going to have a great time coming and watching you down at DSA Arena here in Sheffield, and I've actually got one of the main men from the arena to tell us all about it, and that's Simon Bailey, the marketing manager. Simon, you've often said to me that of all the shows, this is the one that probably gets most interest. Why is it so popular?
Well, we're super excited to be hosting Disney on Ice. Actually, this will be the 27th consecutive year that the show's been to the arena. It's the most popular touring show that we have. We've had over 300 performances of Disney on Ice over the past 27 years, seen by over 2 million people. So I think those numbers really do stack up. It's loved by everybody.
And just remind people, I mean, I know that a lot of the shows are selling out, but there are still tickets available. How long is it here? How many performances? How do you get tickets?
Sure. Tickets are on sale now. The show is here until the end of the week. So we've got opening night tonight, running through till Sunday. We've got 6 shows over the weekend. So if you've got a chance to get down on Saturday or Sunday, you've got 3 shows to see, morning, afternoon and evening. And you can get the tickets through our box office, 0114 256 5656, or the FlyDSAArena.co.uk.
Fantastic. Now, you did promise me that we might have some more Disney characters.
Yes.
We've got the King and Queen, haven't we?
I have one more surprise for you, and I saved the best for last. These are my 2 favorite characters, and I'm sure they're yours too, but Mickey and Minnie came to say hello.
Wow, look at this. Hi, Mickey and Minnie, how are you? Look at this. So these guys are going to be here all week until Sunday.
Tonight.
And I'm sure that there's thousands of families who just can't wait to get enough of them. We're just going to remind everybody again what a great show this is.